So we're here at 11th and Broadway, and the place we're at is the Marriott. Now here they're having a convention known as Urban Shield.
Louder.
And the police are having this convention to basically display for all of the police brigades from all around this area what kind of new weaponry is available, what kind of new boots, new clothing and belts, and some reasonable, run-of-the-mill stuff. But you can have no doubt that there's mace grenades behind this wall. You can have no doubt that there is an armed troop carrier with a weapons platform on the top for the sound weapons or whatever new technology is now available. As the military-industrial complex grows, the police are their biggest client, and with police forces all around the world that love the new weapons, love the new toys, Boys with Toys takes over, profit margins exponentially multiply, and unfortunately lives get in the way and are lost. People have died all over the place.
Let's walk this way.
Oh yeah.
Show us around a little bit here, what we have.
Well, I was saying about the deaths. As described earlier, there's been a number of deaths due to police shootings, as well as non-lethal force. And so today the protesters have come to protest the very expo itself. Stop selling new weapons to our police when they're killing our children. Let's invest in schools and hospitals and the things that really matter. And everybody here knows, even the boys in blue, to keep the peace, you don't need more of those sticks. You need a new ethic. You need something called hope. You need an opportunity for these people. Without the schools, without the hospitals, without fixing some of these roads, as it were. All of this money is now being poured into guns, for more violence, for increased security. It doesn't make any sense.
Hold on a second while the bus goes by.
Now, we're around the back of the building here. A little while ago, and we've been making assumptions all morning, but what I can tell you is that they've had a number of deliveries here, and a little bit before we arrived, and we've been waiting for more. I've seen a couple of executives standing out here, and a couple more standing out there. It's hard to name anybody, and we haven't been able to catch too many pictures because they've been limiting the press, to say the least. Most of them are friendly, and a few of them have been really quite patient with some of the hecklers and the fuck the police kind of jargon, but a few of them have just been really kind of rough. Again, in any class of society, you're going to have a gradient, and it's really nice to see some of the humanity behind the blue as well as some of the violence. But here we are, it's their party, and they've got all of God's gifts to non-violent weaponry behind these doors for sale. I'm sure the sergeants and the commanders are taking a good gander and turning to their corporals and saying, hey, what do you think about this, Phil? Fancy throwing one of these in the room? They've got some pretty good gear already.
Yeah, it's quite the lineup.
Can't see much of what's in there though. Boys with Toys and me is already really wanting to see those big beefy vehicles and those big shiny guns, but we're not being told shit, and even the boys that are posted out here aren't being told what's inside.
Now we have more gates being deployed here. There's been a significant amount of police activity in the areas. You can assume, with the
it's been polite but very stern and very pushing forward. They're not happy with the culture here apparently anymore.
Right.
When we started shooting lenses down that way, shooting pictures down that way, trying to catch highball players in this activity, they got right in our way. I have a nice shot of this cop's groin area.
The microphone's on the back here, so that's why I'm pointing it like this.
Look at these vehicles. Hand in hand with the petrol companies, and sure, Big Pharma too.
And here we are being filmed.
Oh yeah.
Once again.
Yeah, they've got some good tools themselves actually.
Let's go check that out. They've had multiple cameras on every corner filming our protest out front here. A lot of local famous activist protesters here on site. I'm not going to name names, but we have a good contingent of about 50 people on site, steady. We could use some backup and support, so if you're in the Oakland, SF Bay area, tweet it out, send it out, let people know that we're down here protesting this police state that's going on, and how they are promoting it to the public that they, that we need this. So, if you think that the police are necessary, by all means stay home, but here we are, a platoon, a regiment being represented here in Oakland, and we'll be here all day. There is a 3-day venue for this sales of arms and police state. There's going to be 3 days of protest in front here, so you have till 5 o'clock today. We'll be marching to Oscar Grant Plaza down the street 3 blocks away in the evening here after 5, and then tomorrow we should be starting up again at 9 a.m. and going all day. We'll see what happens. Welcome everybody to come on down. I wanted to do a quick broadcast, let everybody know we're here on site. Here's some of the signs. People are honking their horns as they go by. We've got some great signs out today.
Immortal Technique, right?
Representing
Oh yeah, the band.
all walks of life here. We have Occupy Oakland in the house, of course. So if Punk Boy, you're out there catching this, man, we can use you down here. Extra live video would be good. Like I said, this is 3 days. We'll be here. I'll be here. Can't always be broadcasting. Wish I could, but fortunately I picked up a broadcast point from a teammate. Have unlimited ability to broadcast at this time until the batteries run out. We got some of the Occupy San Francisco group on site here. Looks like preparing for an interview. The famous Pirate Mike from Occupy San Francisco, Occupy Veterans and Veterans for Peace. And I've been shooting photographs all day. You can check out my photos later, or some of the ones I've already done, on my website, independentcitizenmedia.weebly.com. I'm going to broadcast for a few more minutes and conserve battery. Wanted to give everybody a heads up what's going on out here. There were no other live streamers. And with the abilities that I have, attained Wi-Fi service so I can broadcast for you. Another protest here in the United States of America, heart of downtown Oakland. Occupy San Francisco, Occupy Oakland in the house. Multiple anarchist groups being represented. There's religious groups. We're all here in peace, solidarity, love around the world. Help stop bombing of Syria. Trying to help stop the killing and merciless injustices that go on here in the United States that people are not aware of. This is the police state that we live behind here in the United States of America. There are photographers that are allowed behind the lines of the police line. There are